Welcome back to Undertale and the RVT crew, and now we end this.
Hello, Noggers. It's time to kill the robots.
Yes. But first, it's a revelation. Apparently, Dr. Alphys has been playing us like fools this entire time, and this was actually a plan by her to make us feel better about her so that we would stay.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, her nervousness and her shyness is real, but she didn't want us to leave, so she was trying to convince us to stay by being the hero. In fact, she's apparently right outside the door.
I don't believe you, robot.
And by the way, Tina, we can't kill the robot.
Actually?
Just so you know.
Yeah. There you go. Alphys was right outside the door, and he just locked it.
Oh, the robot's being a dick again.
Real drama, real action, real bloodshed. Attack of the killer robot!
There's no time for shit to get real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, remember how before we shot the robot with the yellow beam and it knocked him out?
Oh.
Yeah, he was faking it.
Fluffernutter.
Yeah. But we can also use them to destroy these blocks so that they don't hurt us.
Ah.
Now, what Mettaton wants to do is to take our soul so that they can escape the barrier, so that Asgore doesn't take it. So that he can be the star that he always dreamed he would be.
You're gonna need a very different body for that.
You can tell you can tell he was built for success, built for fame. But thankfully, Alphys can still call us. And there's still one last trick up her sleeve. Notice how often this entire time we've never seen the back of Mettaton?
We're about to see the back of Mettaton, aren't we?
As Alphys just described, there's the switch on the back that might change things up a bit. So, hey! There's a mirror behind you! Now comes the fun part. Did you just flip my switch?
Yep.
Now listen carefully.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the real Mettaton. I'll make your last living moments absolutely beautiful. Meet Mettaton EX!
There's a heel turn switch.
Here's the thing.
I like this guy.
Now, here's the trick with Mettaton EX. You might notice the ratings board there in the upper left-hand corner. That is not just for show. The objective in this fight is to get the ratings over 10,000. There are several ways you can do this. If you take damage, you'll get a minor amount of them. Eating certain foods, such as anything that we got at the Mettaton restaurant from Burger Pants, will give you a huge boost in ratings. The other thing is that certain actions you do, such as dancing, can also get you ratings. Also, about that heel turn. If you do a heel turn and take damage, you'll get a boost. Another thing is that if you proclaim that you won't take any damage, the rating will continue to rise. Like here, if you don't get hit at all, ratings will gradually increase as long as you don't take a hit. Also, essay question. You actually have to type this out. Certain words will actually give you a boost. If you type in the word legs, you get the highest amount of ratings for it, believe it or not.
Sexy legs.
You can literally, he's got legs! He knows how to use them!
Now, for this part here, you want to shoot the heart while at the same time to do this. Every time you shoot the heart, you get a minor ratings boost. Also, if you get hit during the turn, you say you're not going to take damage, you lose 100 ratings in disappointment.
No.
I have to ask, are you to blame?
Also, once again, I must proclaim, I love this music. This particular song, "Death by Glamour," probably one of my top 5 favorite tracks. Remember the blue lasers? Do not move. So here's the trick: shoot the mirror ball to change the beams from white to blue. Yeah. That's how you avoid taking damage there. Also, another thing, depending on how much damage you've taken, your pose can actually give you more ratings. Right now it's only 100, but if you're like really low on health, you can get as high as 250. Also, if you're smart, if you pick the ratings at the right time, you can actually get a you can actually catch them during a regulated break, meaning you get a freebie. So know when to do that. I think it's actually right here too. Time for our union regulated break. Happy break time! Because you don't get attacked. Boom! Instant ratings.
Nice.
How about another hot?
I can only imagine how strange this would look if we actually got to see what our character was doing during this time.
Actually, some people have made animations for this. Now, the second time he pops his heart out, when you do enough damage, it blows his arms off.
No!
That isn't disturbing,
Well, it is a robot.
but it looks human.
Well, that's kind of the point. Remember what I told you before? This was the ghost that wanted to be more human. They wanted a body. This was their ultimate goal.
More human than
T-Dub,
human. More human
think
than
of it
human.
as Mechakara.
That actually isn't too bad of a nod. The only difference is it doesn't want to kill all humans. It just wants to kill me to claim my soul.
Well, we're almost there.
Yep.
Just a couple thousand more. And some change.
You can see it's getting a lot harder. And you see there, I gained an extra 50 because of my health.
Ooh, margin of error is getting a bit tinier.
Oh yeah. You didn't think this was going to be that easy, did you?
Shouldn't be that easy.
And once again, the heart's out to play. And this time, Mettaton's gonna use those legs. Do enough damage, and there go the legs.
No more schmexy time.
Also, because how much damage I took that round, now it's the pose is 250 ratings. So now we just gotta keep shooting.
Oh, your health's getting super low. Jesus.
Yeah, it's getting close. However,
Close.
we gotta pose for a full 1,000 ratings, and there we go! Look at these ratings! So now we're gonna hear from the audience.
Oh, hi, Mettaton. I really like watching your show. My life is pretty boring, but seeing you on the screen brought excitement to my life vicariously. I can't tell, but I guess this is the last episode? I'll miss you, Mettaton. Oh, I didn't mean to talk so long. Oh.
Wanna take a crack at who that was?
Napstablook.
That was Napstablook. At least that's what's implied there.
Will Napstablook ever stop being so emo?
Nope. But now Mettaton kind of realizes that he's kind of needed here. I mean, the monsters in the underground don't really have a star. They kind of need him. And there's also another problem. Yeah, this thing kind of uses a lot of energy. So, it's about to run out of battery power.
No! Someone get a USB cord, stat!
And finally, Alphys gets in and sees what happens.
Don't worry, if it's dead, you can just repair it.
Trying to cover it up, but we all know the truth.
Okay, see you later.
Bye! Of course, as we walk away, now there's only one thing that stands between us and the freedom, and that's the king himself. And this is where Alphys is going to drop the biggest revelation of this whole thing. See, up until this point, we've been led to believe that the only way we can get out of here is, just having a human soul. As long as we get to the barrier, we'll be fine. That's not actually true.
No!
You need at least a human soul and a monster soul to cross the barrier.
Oh, balls.
Meaning if we want to leave, we have to kill the king, because his is the only soul strong enough to survive after death, allowing us to cross the barrier.
Alright, let's go kill the king.
We gotta kill Triple H!
Yep, let's go do it. I have no qualms with that. Let's do it.
You really want to do that other run that people have been bitching about?
No, just kill the king. Just kill the king. Just one person. That'd be a problem. Maybe a few more along the way if they're a big enough problem.
Anyway, we're gonna head up here.
No determination?
We already know we're filled with it. Now that elevator, I don't believe we can use just yet. Yeah, it says it's in use. We don't quite know who's using it right now.
It's being used right now by the BioWare team for Mass Effect 1.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
But yeah, this is the main capital of the underground.
So, is this where the CWC is made?
Funny. Now, this area might look a little familiar to you. Welcome to New Home.
Oh.
What's her face? The goat lady.
Well, here's the thing. The Home in the Ruins was the original home. This is the new home they built at the capital. In here, there's a locket and a rusty knife. Obviously, we're going to take the locket. And this time, we're actually going to take the worn dagger. We're going to go ahead and equip both of those.
Okay. That's a different change of pace. I am very glad you've given in to your homicidal instinct, Shades. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Now, if you're playing a genocide playthrough, that's called the real knife, for some reason. Also, time for a little backstory. Don't worry, these are actually not combat. What is happening here is the monsters are telling us the backstory of what happened for the first fallen human.
His name pronounced Asgore or Asgore?
Asgore.
Of course. Take the Santa outfit. Come on.
I think it'd be a little too big for us. I mean, it was designed for the king.
Cheetah, have you been reading that Warrior comic where he kills Santa?
Let's not go there. Despite everything, it's still you.
Distro City.
God, don't start. And also talks about Azrael, the king's son, who we have not really heard about until now.
Oh.
Because what happened was, a long time ago, a human fell into the ruins and was found by Azrael, who brought them to their home. And over time, the two became basically siblings. Now we have to grab these 2 keys to unlock that area downstairs. And we can check here. Bunch of snails.
That's snails.
Butterscotch pie.
Oh.
Speaking of which, that reminded me, we should probably have that ready. Call it a hunch.
Fair enough.
We'll go ahead and unlock the chain. And we'll head down here. And then we learned that one day the human got sick.
Oh.
And its final request was to see the flowers from their village outside the barrier. Kind of hard to do, really. So the next day, the human died. Now, what we learned earlier back in Waterfall was that a human soul will survive past death. So Azrael absorbed the human soul and transformed into a being with incredible power.
Oh.
Using that power, Azrael was able to cross through the barrier and took the human's body to their village. When they reached the village, they found a bed of the golden flowers that the human was asking for. And if you weren't sad before, you're about to be more so. Because apparently, the humans see a giant monster carrying a dead body. Well, you could probably guess what they thought.
Oh, you bastards!
They thought he was doing a service for his people?
You wish. They attacked him with everything they had, but here's the kicker. He had the power to destroy them, to utterly obliterate them. But he didn't do it. He did not fight back at all. He basically said, okay.
Who are the real monsters?
He took the human back into the underground, and as soon as he got to the castle, he died.
Womp womp.
So yeah, the king and queen lost both their kids within a day. This is why Asgore has been on a rampage to kill every human that falls into the underground. Because the kicker is, in order to destroy the barrier, they need to collect 7 human souls, as Undyne told us. So he's going to kill every human that comes into the underground until he gets all 7.
See, this is what happens when Donald Trump becomes president, right there. Not King Astor, but the humans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just hope by the time this goes up, he isn't.
Let's just, yeah.
At this point, the monsters think that this is going to be their day of reckoning. They're all excited now. And now we're in the last corridor. There's one monster who is yet to. There's one monster we have yet to truly face. Though we've met him before.
Ourselves?
No.
Sans!
And now some real revelations come to light. I think I'm going to read this part. So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. You will be judged for every XP you've earned. What's XP? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points. A way of quantifying the pain you've inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your XP increases. When you have enough XP, your love increases. Love, too, is an acronym. It stands for level of violence. A way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. But you never gained any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive, just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardships you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refused to hurt anyone. Even when you ran away, you did it with a smile. You never gained love, but you gained love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, you're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. So as long as you hold on, so as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. All right. We're all counting on you, kid. Good luck. So yeah, that's why we never gained any XP. XP and LV are bad things in this game.
Genius. Absolute genius.
Now
And that's the power of love!
Now up there is where the king is waiting for us, but we're going to take a quick shot. I want to show you guys one last thing before we face the king, because down these steps... Remember, they said they've already claimed 6 coffins.
Oh.
And this one has my name on it.
Ew. Well, it was nice knowing you, John. I'll tell Lady K that you hate spiders and you only love frogs.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight here on Undertale. Next time, we will finally face off against the king and wait the horrors that await us. See you guys next time. Laters!